Today's recipe is a vermicelli premix. Well, actually, there are two recipes in this episode. The first one is a sweet premix, which you can use and make a kheer out of. And the second one is a quick recipe for a upma. Let's begin. The beauty of this recipe could be defined in three very quick words. The first one is a time saver. The second one is making this travel friendly, and the third one is making this storage friendly. Well, if I can add in one more adjective and make this also tasty, that makes a fantastic recipe. First things first, we need to take ghee in a pan, but before that, let's light the flame. Cleaned golden raisins. Once this starts ballooning literally, we'll add in the rest of the ingredients. Beginning with pistachio, crushed cashew nuts. Let's add in Charoli nut, and along with this, the vermicelli. I've just hand crushed this lightly to ensure this mixes well and eventually also cooks well. Once this is roasted on medium to low flame for a couple of minutes, once you get a nice fragrant nutty aroma, off goes the flame. Now let's add in dehydrated milk, also known as milk powder. Let's also add in castor sugar, and along with this, a couple of flavorings, beginning with strands of saffron, ground cardamom, and finally, freshly grated nutmeg. Let's mix this well. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, the first premix for your kheer is done and ready. Once this mixture cools down completely, let's transfer this spoon by spoon in a glass jar or a jar which is well sealed. A jar which needs to be washed, cleaned, and dried. Let me also show you how to use this. It's very simple. You take equal quantities of the premix and water. Yes, you heard it right. It's water because there's already milk powder, which then would rehydrate and convert into milk. As simple as it can get. Let's do that. Let's add in our premix, and with this, the same measure of water. Let's mix this well and ensure that this mixture is lump-free. Allow this to boil on high flame for precisely 2 minutes. Well, a couple of quick boils, and with this, your instant kheer is done and ready. And with this, off goes the flame. Let's now move on to the savory bit. Let's see how to quickly make a breakfast upma premix, of course, with vermicelli. Let's begin this recipe with oil. Add in chana dal, and along with this, urad dal. Allow this to roast till it just kind of begins to turn golden brown in color, after which I'll add in cashew nuts and peanuts. Red chilies broken into a couple of pieces, ginger finely chopped, curry leaves along with hing, freshly cut coriander leaves. The idea is to toast this low and slow till the cashew nuts, the peanuts and everything literally crispens up and becomes almost golden brown in color. Time to now add in the vermicelli to ensure this mixes well and eventually also cooks well. Once this is roasted, let's now add in salt, sugar, and coconut milk powder to mix all of this together and roast this on medium to low flame for 5 to 7 minutes. Ensure that this is nice, nutty, and fragrant, but not burnt. With this, a savory vermicelli premix, which is a upma, is done and ready. Let's now look at how to rehydrate this. The combination is very simple. It's equal quantities again of the premix and water. Very simple. Let's stir this well, allow this to roll boil, cover it, and turn the flame on a low. Cook this for 2 to 3 minutes, and with this, off goes the flame. With this, ladies and gentlemen, our instant vermicelli premix, 2 ways, sweet and savory, is done and ready. The sweet premix converts into an instant kheer, and the savory one converts into a quick upma. Then of course you can make breakfast, lunch, savory, evening snacks, and dinner off. This is me, Varun and Amdar, signing off. But before I go, let me quickly tell you about the shelf life. These 2 premixes would wonderfully stay well refrigerated for 15 days at ease. Bye for now.